Um, so what happened was he was sick, so I was like, you know what, let me go make him feel better. I came from a program or whatever, and I got like some candies and stuff, and he really like stuff he would like or whatever. And I brought over some like chicken noodle soup too. I like these people are like, oh, let's the water. Let's sit and look at the water. Oh, probably broke. Okay, so random. So we're back to where we started. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let me see here. Let's look at this map. Have I conquered anything else yet? Okay. Fine, let's warp over here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you can help me to figure out like what the heck am I doing in this beginner area. Um, but no, like got the chicken noodle soup and candies and all that, went to his place or whatever. And it was funny because I know how you men are. You guys clown each other or whatever, and you don't want to be soft or whatever. It's so stupid. I Here's the thing: if there's a girl who really cares about you, man, let me tell you, respect that girl. Don't push her away like that. Because she's taking the time to get to know you and giving you that type of not artificial validation, very sincere validation. And after I went to his place, and I was like, oh, I want to make, I'll make some soup for you or something, because he was feeling bad. This guy had the audacity to tell me that I should stop acting like his mom. Stop acting like his mom. Even though I was concerned for his welfare. Right? So I'm a bad person for doing that. And this is something that's just kind of constantly happened. It's just getting my heart broken over and over again. So I'm to the point now where it's like I I just it makes you don't like people. When you've been hurt so bad hurt so bad like that, it makes you don't like people. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to invest in people because once you see the ugly side of people, it makes you shut down and you don't want to be around people. Um, no, it's just not a good time. Oh, okay, so we're in the previous area from before. So that's good. Yeah, that's a good point, Rockhard. I would say, yeah, it has frozen. It takes a lot for me to trust people. It takes a lot for me sometimes to trust guys, especially see, that's a downfall because then it's like if a guy is really interested in me, I overanalyze sometimes because like, man, when you get hurt like that, it's like you gotta protect your heart. And then I don't trust a lot of people because people be straight up like no lie. People can be straight up, drama, full of drama, shisty, just ridiculous. Hey, we got another viewer in here. Appreciate it. You know. I don't, the thing is, I have sat down and I have reflected on that. Here's my thing, like, well, I'll tell you guys the type of lady that I am. Wow, I am being very deep today. Woo. Uh, but that's how this show is. Like, I just keep it real. I am someone that I give 110%. And I think also the other thing too that stops a lot of guys is because I'm a bigger woman, and the BBW or what, whatever the terminology is. And I think that's what stops a lot of them because I had tons of like I'll have tons of guys say like, "Hey, you have a great personality, but your body's jacked up," or "You have a great personality, but you're something's jacked up." It's you're not the perfect. And I know everybody has preferences and stuff. I get it. But sometimes it's absurd where it's just like, well, you're never gonna meet someone because you're looking for, or you want someone who looks perfect. Forget about it. you know, and they'll tell me that. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I like a pretty girl, the pretty girls, whatever." And let me tell you, my friends, it's not a good time being on the receiving end of that. The way I describe it a lot of times on my other show is, that's true. Uh, yeah, two ox. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. It's just interesting what I've been through. Um, Interesting. Like the other thing too that kind of cracks me up a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I did what I had to do. Yickety doo da. Okay. I like watching Family Guy too. Family Guy's really good too. Um, but yeah, I've been through a lot. Like I'm the big fat friend. Okay, let me explain this concept. There's a song by Stephen Lynch called "Big Fat Friend," right? Great, great song. And what it's about is like that you got the hot friends, and then there's that girl who's the big fat friend. That is me. I am always in that position. Guys will say I am great. I get friend zoned all the time because they're trying to get to my other friends or whatever the heck that is. So you do spend a good portion of your life, first, well, I know for me, I am Christian. Many of you know that, but I'm not one of those Christian people where, if you're non-religious, I'm not going to be like, whoa, I'm not going to condemn you for that. I love sharing my faith with people when people ask, or if people like reach out to me. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Um, but it's hard. It's very, very, very hard. I'm like, I'm not trying to be this, cynicism or whatnot, but it just blows my mind. Like some of the things, like some of the girls that these guys go for, period. I'm just like, oh, you're so sweet, Killa. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that would be really cool. Food is good, man. Let me tell you. But yeah, it can be really frustrating though. It can be very frustrating, like when you're the fat friend, because because I've always been that big girl, like I didn't fit into the clothes that my friends would fit into, and I always wanted to, fit into those, Kardashian clothes and stuff like that. I'm a glam girl. I love makeup, stuff like that. And that's hard too, because a lot of times guys will say, "Oh, I want a girl who's, who doesn't wear makeup or something like that." And it's like, hey, I've worn makeup before. Guys didn't even know the difference. So that's when a girl knows how to put it on right. Or I do it in a way that's appropriate. And and then if a guy really likes me too, hey, I'm one of those girls. I respect my body. I don't put it out there like that. So it's always interesting to me too how some guys will be like, man, I hate sluts, but yet sleep with them. So oh, we have a new friend in here. We got Death on Meth. Wow, that's a powerful name. That sounds like a death metal band, like Death on Meth, like that. But what have you discovered, my friend? Yeah, you know, it's just a really crappy place to be in. Like, guys, let me tell you, and this is not me trying to be like all guys suck, because that's not true. I've been blessed to meet some really nice guys, and yeah, it's just a hard place to be in, guys. Let me tell you, it's a very, very hard place. Like, there are so many nice girls out here, and then some of you guys play games like that, or you don't take them seriously. Like, I was watching this show, and even though, yeah, it's reality TV, but still, it's similar, you know. There's a show called Vanderpump Rules, and, Lisa Vanderpump, of course, from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She has her own, like, lounge called Sir. It's a pretty cool place in LA. I've never been out there, but that's one place I'd like to check out in the future. And there was a scene today where the girl, I forgot their names or whatever, but you know, it's irrelevant to the conversation. So the girl, right, has been with this guy. The guy likes, you know, he likes to party, you know, he's the party kind of guy. And he takes another girl home. And then this is the stuff that messes up nice girls like me, you know, and kind of makes us those like bitchy girls that you guys say that you don't like. Well, maybe some of you like, because there's a really funny book called Why Men Love Bitches. I gotta read that. Um, so what the thing that made it laughable was the fact that this girl should have known that maybe okay, so after they were at the party, right, and they were chilling or whatever, we got 5 people in the room. Hey, um, so whoa, man, I got the men's fighting over me here. Hello, uh, so what ended up happening, right, is that he takes another girl home and he doesn't come back till 6 o'clock in the morning. So the girl is pissed. He goes and, you know, well, she goes to confront him and he's just kind of laughing it off and all this stuff, which pisses us off, guys, by the way. Like, it really does. And later on, pardon me here, I'm like adjusting my seat here. So later on, what you find out is that she's at her place, he comes over there and he's like trying to apologize, but then there's like a little kind of side confessional, and you see that he this is what he kind of, to ad lib it or paraphrase it, he's like, oh, I'm lying to her because I don't want to let her know what really happened. So see, it's those type of things that make us girls turn, the nice girls like us, turn into these vindictive, just evil ladies. Is because, like, when you have that happen to you over and over and over again, it really puts you in a bad place. And that is where you start meeting these girls that are just, they're done. You know, I like to say the girls that have checked out, and that's what happens. Hey, we got Warth Laundry here. You know, you're a fool. Oh, Rockhard, you're hilarious. Killa, you are a sweet guy. I really appreciate that. Now, I wish I could like replicate you to like all the all the curvy plus size women out there who get screwed every day. I mean, I've had guys like lead me on so bad, and I've had breakdowns, guys. You know, I've had like Usher confessionals breakdown. Yay, we're finally in an area that's like level 8. It's about dang time. All right. Let's see what this prick has to say.
Area supplies a lot of the
well, he has a good, he has good features. I'll give him points for that.
Threats to the workers.
But no, like, it's just really frustrating because guys will say they like, you know, BBWs like myself, or, you know, curvy women or plus size women, you know, and I'm a big girl, so it takes a special man to, like, you know, be with someone like me, you know, and, yeah, it's just frustrating, man. It pisses me off sometimes. It really does. Like, you know. Oh, okay. See, that's different. Because, I mean, most of the time, like, guys, when they see plus size girls, right? And I'm going to probably do a separate, like, talk on this, too. Because that'd be interesting to get. What? 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 That was random. I was like, is that a rat carrying a rock? I've seen everything in this game today. Oh, putting on that Barry White. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I also like Anita Baker too. I was listening to that this morning. I was like, you know what? I need some sexy music today. You know, it's like I was feeling kind of grimy. I was like, let me feel sexy today. So decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just put on some good stuff today and rock and roll. But all right, let me go kill this bear. Hey, bear. That's how I feel bears sound like. Oh, you're very cute, Killa.